Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? I just woke up from a little nap. It's probably almost 2:30 in the afternoon right now. We got out of the house around maybe a little bit before 7, and I went right to work with this thing. My nemesis. And I mowed Emma's the corner of Emma's pasture to make room for the to make room for the young chickens. I'll show you how that turned out. There it is. This is the left-hand corner as you first go into Emma's pasture, and I weed whacked it the other day. And then so this morning I spent 2.5 hours, well 2 hours, mowing it, and turned out pretty good. Hey Emma, here comes Emma. She hears me talking. Hi girl, you want to say hello to the folks? Hi girl. There she is. Emma says hi. Right Emma? You a good girl? Yeah, you are. Emma's a good girl. Good girl. So she's very happy about that, and she knows that she'll be in charge of the baby chickens. But that move doesn't happen probably next week on Tuesday. So, and then at some point we'll weed whack the rest of her pasture. It's a big project, and I do it usually in July every year. The only unfortunate part about doing all that mowing by hand there is that I probably stressed out my bad shoulder. So it was kind of sore this morning after mowing, and then around 9:30 I went on up to the house and started cooking bacon and put coffee water on. Look at the chickens. I put a piece of plywood against the side of their little chickshaw, and it against the sun side, and they really like that. So anyway, yeah, we're going to be putting the handle on that thing, and we're going to wheel it right out of there. The chickens are already going inside the nesting boxes back there, checking it out, making themselves comfortable. I think they're 9 weeks old yesterday. Well, we got them 9 weeks ago yesterday. I think it's 9 weeks. It might only be 8. I think it's 9. No, I think it's 9 weeks. And they'll start producing eggs around 24, 26 weeks. So, time's coming pretty good. They're beautiful birds. So Danielle has a lot of her projects. Usually what happens with us is, there we go. She's got a lot of cucurbits in the field there. This is what we call the Garden 3 extension. This area used to be part of the goat pasture from this post here all the way down to that far corner post right there. This whole area from there in was part of the goat pasture. But gosh, that was back when we had 7 goats. And now that we only have 1 goat, Emma doesn't need near that much room. In fact, she could probably do with a lot less room than she has right now, but I like the idea of her having a lot of room, a lot of spacious area to be in. But we moved the fence that was here, we moved it back to there where you see that. And that gave us this extra bit of room that we call the Garden 3 extension. Look at this beautiful Swiss chard. This is my very favorite breakfast green. Danielle does such a great job steaming it, and oh, it's so good. It's just quite a treat. I'd like to grow a longer row of it, but oh, I love the Swiss chard so much. You cut it and then it comes right back. It's like I think they call that cut and come again. Swiss chard. It's good for you. I think I've already showed you how the onion blossoms are coming out. The 2nd-year onion plants where they're going to be producing seed pretty soon. Those blossoms are out nicely. The leeks The leeks come later. The leeks have been looking like this. If I can get it into focus. Try that. Anyway, the leeks have been looking like this, which is fine. Look at that one. I can't get it into focus. I hate this lens. But we have one leek that's now coming out. I don't know if you can make it out right there. The leek blossoms are just so beautiful. Oh, I can't get it. There we go. I had to manually focus it. And even then, not such a good job. But anyway, that's the beginning of the leek blossom coming out of its parchment. Hi girls, how you doing, girls? Oh, the girls are good. Girls are good. Thank you, girls. Thank you. Thank you, girls. I appreciate it, girls. I appreciate it. Good girls. That's a good job, girls. What's the matter, girls? You do anything? I'll be right out. Here we go, girls. That's not too bad. 7 eggs so far. The carrot seed plants are doing really well. Really well. I've actually had to put a string around them down here because I didn't want them to fall over and break. Right next to them are the beet seed plants, and I don't really know what to expect from them, what to look for. So I'll just keep an eye on them and just keep going. What we have for carrots here. I need a couple carrots at the house. That's not too bad for early July. Actually, it's what, the 11th? I guess it's not early July, but that's not too bad for this time of year. I need about 3 or 4 of these. Just adds a little bit of color. It's not a bad little carrot for almost the middle of July. If I could find one more. I have to kind of poke around and see what I can find. I think I found one here. I don't know if the camera can see it. No, kind of a small one. I got Danielle's Hori Hori. Well, I just did my first search for Colorado potato beetle, and I didn't see any yet. We'll certainly get our share eventually, but if you stay right on them and really do a good job of getting as many as you can find, you can keep their population to a minimum. Just keep staying on them, and eventually their populations should wind down a bit. It's worth it. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why take those carrots when they're that young? If you let them go longer, they'll just get bigger. And I'm just doing it to thin more. It's just part of the thinning process. Besides, I can't help myself. They taste so good. The garden is starting to get really a lot of fun right now, because Now we're starting to get things out of the garden. I mean, we were before also. Lettuces and spinach and pak choy, basil and parsley and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Swiss chard, all those leaves and stuff we've been getting out of the garden. But now the starting to get into some of the more intense, if that's the right term. Anyway, starting to take some carrots out of the garden, and I've taken some onions, a few onions out of the garden already. And heck, in 2.5 weeks, the garlic's going to come out of the garden. And then probably the first week of August, I'll be able to liberate a few of those mid-season potatoes out of the garden. I'm so looking forward to those for breakfast. I love breakfast potatoes, the way I make them. Looking forward to it. But right about now is when it starts. Those long-term plants like the carrots and the onions and potatoes. So yeah, so that's basically it from here. I'm going to do a little bit of weeding now, and I'll put the camera down there if you all want to watch, you can. But I'm weeding the leek patch right now. That looks a little bit better. I just finished weeding that leek bed, and Danielle's got a couple of pepper plants up here. I weeded in and around them, so that's good. Okay, chicks, you're doing a good job. I'll see you a little later, okay?